Citizens of Earth, welcome back to another amazing, hilarious episode of Stand Up for News. We are stand up comics and we tell the news because the news can't stand up for itself, you guys, because the news was born without any legs. And it's in a wheelchair all the time. So we stand up for news. We're not like the left, and we decided, that we choose what the left wants to stand up for. And we're not like the right, the right side of the news, the big names I can't mention. I probably could. I don't care. But, we stand up for the news. So today in news, record romance scams. They peak at an all-time high at Valentine's Day, where people scam people with romance. That's crazy, right? It says it's costing us $1 billion, over $1 billion, $1.1 billion last year. Recorded record romance scams on Valentine's Day. Yeah, it's a fake romance, It's insane. My wife, she says, and it's funny that our fake romance has gone on for 25 years, but it feels like billions. And now for my co-host, Robin, the Macho Woman Savage. Welcome, Robin.
Oh, hey, James. Awesome to be here on this Thursday after Valentine's Day.
Well, how was your Valentine's Day?
I have been married for almost 26 years, so like all couples, we did not celebrate it.
Oh, just like my news story. Welcome back. Let's introduce the rest of our crew. Our crew here, Fisher B. Weiss, co-anchor. Welcome to the show. Welcome back. How are you doing? Say hello.
Hey, what's up, man? It's good to be here.
What's up, my dog?
I just want to say, fuck Valentine's Day.
Aww.
I'm single and I'm angry about it.
Oh, well, at least you didn't get scammed.
Yeah, or you saved your money.
Or you did get scammed, and that's why you're pissed about it. You just don't want to tell us.
I just wanted the candy to go on sale.
I had some candy for you, bud, but you said no thanks. No thanks. I said, get in my van. We have another co-host here today, and it's a correspondent that's been on our show previous, but not on our new network right here on 109.6 BFAM. Welcome, Kevin Holly.
Oh, hey, wow.
Hey, hi, Kevin. What's up, my dog? Welcome back, baby.
Thank you, man. I love it. I love
this guy's hilarious. Okay, so, Kevin, what's up, man? Good to see you again. Thanks for getting all dressed up.
Appreciate it. Yeah, no, I appreciate having me.
I love you.
I thought you were going to ask me about how my Valentine's Day was.
Yeah, that was my next question. You must be a psychic Valentine's guy. Yeah, if you're so psychic, tell me how mine went.
I don't know. I don't even want to think about how yours went, man.
I was telling jokes and making drinks, man. How did yours go, Kevin?
I like really skinny white girls, and I like watching the news. And on Valentine's Day, a skinny white girl called me a flat asser.
Are you a flat asser?
Kind of, yeah. There's like less stuff to get in the way to get to the good parts,
Is this them? What do they call them? I'm trying to think of the song. Them bottom girls, they were the ones bitching about it. Thank you, Mom.
Good.
I'm not old enough to remember it off the top of my head like you, but thank you.
They make the rocket girl round?
Yeah, fat bottom girls.
Yeah.
Is that Queen?
Oh, Christopher Wright would know.
Who that? That's the artist known as Christopher Wright, our gay news or my gay news correspondent, and he's our musical director. Welcome to the show, Chris.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys. Good to be here.
I miss you, bud. We're all talking about Valentine's Day, so how'd yours go?
It was lovely. I had a very wonderful singles appreciation night that night. Hung out with some friends, went on a date with myself, which was the best thing I could have done, honestly.
That is gay. Wow.
Really good singles appreciation day last weekend. So
there's no denying that is gay. You are the gayest of the gayest. I mean, we talked about this before. You're not like Russell gay, but
yeah,
you're gay.
Well, I don't know
that's gay. I don't go on.
So.
I wouldn't call it that if I did go on one. Not that I'm not gay, but I'm not as gay as you if I were.
Well,
but you're my best friend, buddy.
I'm glad to claim the mantle.
Who's that over there? Our guest, our headlining comic from Orlando. He headlines shows in Tampa, all over Florida, all over the nation. Hey, it's our guest finally. This time it's not bullshit. It's Ants Rants. What's up, Ants?
Hey, man, super glad to be here with you
Welcome.
guys, man.
Welcome to Stand Up for News.
Love all you guys.
Last
great
time
to
I
see you,
talked to
Ants.
you, it was at you called in our
yeah.
radio show and you said shit and then hung up, but that was like FCC controlled, so I had to be I tried to like check you on it, but you already hung up on me. Welcome to the
That
show.
wasn't me.
It wasn't. It doesn't really matter now.
I go to church.
We up here on BFAM with DC now, dog. Welcome to the show, Ants.
Man,
is it true? I always want to ask you this. Is it true, Ants Rants, that you are named after your mom's sister who never knows when to shut the fuck up?
It is. Yeah, it is. Elizabeth Ants Rants. Elizabeth Ants Rants. She's notorious. Black eyes, full of this. Never shuts the fuck up.
You've been waiting to say Elizabeth. Oh, man, I miss you so much, dude. You're a really close friend to me. You're always straight you don't bullshit. You're a headlining guy out of Orlando. When did you start doing stand-up comedy?
5 years ago now.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
That's about right when I met you, man. I did a show with you. You were like headlining and I opened.
Pizza Ave.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say Pizza Ave. Dude, that's one of the greatest shows I ever felt like I ever did or had fun at. That place was overpacked. Like what? Right? Was it like it was probably 3 times what the occupied the occupancy level was for an establishment?
3-hour show, man. 3-hour show.
Packed. It
was
like 3 times sold out. They had to open the windows and put chairs outside for people to listen to it because they sold too many tickets. We both killed that shit. We killed that shit.
Yeah, it was great, bro.
That moment, actually, I wanted to tell you this. That changed my life that night because you said to me, when you dropped your hat, then you turned into the real you, and you had a total connection, and you had them in the palm of your hand. So be yourself and be real. Remember that? When my hat fell off and my belt buckle fell off at the same time, and I'm like, what the shit? I still got my belt buckle on.
The buckle fell off. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And you murdered that night, man.
Thank you, dog. So did you, though. That's why I was opening for you, because you're the real Slayer. So let's get to some news. Our news, the biggest news in the entire universe and multiverse and all the universes out there, and the BFAM universes with the millions and millions of fans. We got Kevin Holly back. He was on our show before, and I asked him to come on and do a little segment with us later. So, Kevin, we're going to start with you, go to Robin, and then Ants, and then me, and then Fisher. Is that everybody? And we'll do some current news now, because the world out there is like anticipating what the news is right now. Are you ready for some news?
Woo!
Kevin, starting with you. What's breaking in news today?
Oh man, today there's a lot of news, man. In Michigan, there was a high school music teacher that was arrested for having sexual intercourse with one of her students. It turns out she was a replacement teacher for another teacher that had also been arrested for having sexual intercourse with one of her students. Yeah.
What?
Music teachers. Yeah. So it's safe to say that the music curriculum at that high school, it blows. They finish every song in A minor. Drake the Super Bowl. I figured I think that would be fun, like whatever.
Last time I broke my G string, it was fingering A minor.
Hey! I lost my spot here. Do I do another one right now?
It's Robin's turn now because she's got breaking news and it's just in. What's the news, Robin?
Well, the breaking news is Amazon has bought the rights to James Bond. I don't know if you guys heard about that.
Oh, no.
Yep. So now you can have Goldfinger and Pussy Galore delivered to your house the same day with Amazon Prime.
And you can get some movies, James Bond movies.
Well, I think I don't know with Amazon. Who knows? Maybe they'll have a whole James Bond miniseries now.
Well, if you're that specific, she doesn't have to be 6'7". Fisher King, you got breaking news for us. What's going on? Stand up for the news for us, bud.
So a USA and Canadian hockey game. There's 3 fights in 9 seconds.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
just saying that's more than the Tyson fight.
Nice. Man, what's up? I guess that brings it back to me, right?
Yeah.
I didn't get to talk about this
Ants
last
didn't
week.
go.
Oh, sorry.
I mean,
Sorry, you're right.
I know. He's so used to me not being here. He thinks I'm not here right now.
Did you guys hear something? KC loses the Super Bowl, you guys, and you guys know I hate KC, and not KC, our producer, but Kansas City. Yeah, they lost the Super Bowl. You know, I hate KC so much, man, that I had a really hard time cheering for the Eagles, man. I mean, if the Eagles, I hate them so much too that I'd have a hard time cheering for them too. Like, if Kansas City, though, that's how much I hate them. If they were playing against Adolf Hitler, I'd have a hard time cheering for Adolf Hitler.
How dare you, sir?
No, you know, but I'd still have to cheer for him because it's Hitler. I'd have to cheer for Kansas City in that case. But congratulations, Robin. Oh, it was Ants Rants? Did you guys hear? Go ahead, Ants Rants. It's your turn. The stage is yours.
I'm so excited to be here. It's always a pleasure to follow James when he kills a room. I'm so excited. So today in the news is a very special day. It's February 20th. This is actually World Day of Social Justice, Equality, and Equity. Actually, just an update. Donald Trump and has now canceled World Inclusion and Equity Day. So that's over. But it is National Love Your Pets Day. It is National Love Your Pets Day. Wait, no, sorry. Elon Musk just fired all of your nation's pets.
Oh, if my pet was a pig, I could love Trump somehow. Ants, my dog. What's going on with you right now, man? What's big? When's your next show? Let's talk about that real quick.
It's funny that you said that. I'll be in Orange Lake on the 22nd, hanging out with a good friend of mine named Ali Flores. Don't worry about getting tickets because they're free if you buy a timeshare.
If I already bought one, is it still free?
Was that?
If I already bought a timeshare, is it still free?
No. If you don't buy
God
one,
damn it!
you gotta
Fuck again.
I get paid on those maintenance fees. That's
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Can I just buy a ticket?
And actually, I'll be in your neck of the woods. Like, I'll be in Tampa on the 27th. Shout out to Low and Default, Big Girl Pants, that whole production company. They got a dope show at some.
She's my homegirl.
Yeah. Come out, man. Come on, hang out with us.
Well, you better come by my bar and hang out with me, man.
You already know I'm coming through, man. I'm using FMLA. It's all good, baby.
Where were you going to be on the 27th, Ants?
27th is Lord Default's room. It's kombucha something. I'll message you, but it's gonna be in Tampa. It's part of her Big Girl Camp series. I'll make sure I get you guys.
Oh shit, those are awesome. Yeah, kombucha something was my nickname in high school.
Kombucha something? I thought so, man.
Venom's
that's
back,
a great
baby.
name.
Lauren Dufault had a open mic on Tuesday at the Neon Lunchbox. That was really fun too. But maybe where you're at's a different.
I just roasted her. She was just on a show that I did for like dating. It's called Swipe Left. A comedian out here did that. It's very fun. And basically what we did was we got together and a whole bunch of comedians and improv people decided to like roast my dating profile. And so they hired me and Alina, some other people to say really mean things about people's profiles. She was one of them. Laura was one of them.
Yeah, she's great.
Well, I'm going to get back to telling some current news, and then I will let each and every one of our guests, after they tell their current news story, ask you a question about your career. And I encourage everyone to ask Kevin, since he's new to the show, to ask anything you want to ask him about. I hear he works at Snappers Comedy Club, a real nice place. Maybe they could be our sponsor someday.
Hey.
But I'm going to tell a story, a news story. Okay, you guys ready? Because this is breaking news. Do you guys know who Fat Albert is?
Never heard of her.
You guys ever heard of? You ever watched Fat Albert cartoons? Now they decided they're coming out with a French Fat Albert. You guys, you know what his catchphrase is?
Oh God.
Ha ha ha! It's boys Albert. I had to learn French to tell you that joke. Ha ha ha! It's Fat Albert.
I love that New Orleans.
Ha,
I thought you were going New Orleans at first.
ha, it's Fat Albert. That's brand new news, you guys. That's real. I made that up, you guys. I'm sorry. But I do have real news. But I'm going to pass it over to Robin and let her tell you some stuff and then ask Ants Rants a question and maybe even Kevin to get to know him questions. Fire away.
Okay, fired federal workers are eligible for unemployment. So now the government has to pay people that they fired from their government jobs to save government money. So way to go, Doge.
I got some Doge stories, Mom. Go ahead and ask Ants Rant something that you want to know about him. I mean, we all kind of know him a little bit. I book him at our shows for Stand Up for News Live a lot. He's headlined at Dave and Buster's when we did the, was it the Orlando Invasion or the, he headlined the Orlando Invasion. Twice, right? Twice in
Orlando Invasion. That was such a fun night. Donnie Stopper. And then
that's right.
That was David Buster's was the competition. Where I got really high and forgot I was supposed to judge people.
That's all right. We let Russell judge, and then Sean Guest freaked out.
Oh yeah, that was a fun night.
But they are both good comedians, and everything was fun. But you were awesome. Yeah. You kill it every time. I love working with you. So, whose turn is it next then? Mom, would we go over to Kevin Holly now?
Yeah, let's do it.
And then Fish.
I can lose my job for this one.
Well, then please continue.
Okay, do you guys remember on CNN?
You're fired.
There's 3 moms that had transgender children on CNN in the morning on the show, and then Trump became president, and all of a sudden now they're not. They're just regular moms now. Yeah.
Well, now that Trump's in charge, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's that magic bullet. Like, oh, God bless Trump. You know, like now they can just be moms again. Like it's mama. Moms are moms again. I feel so bad. I do have a question for.
Remember, Moms Against Drunk Driving? I was sick of calling it TAD for so long. Trans, against.
Imagine, where are the trans
I don't know.
Against drunk driving? You know, what would that be like? Trans moms against drunk driving? I don't know. Whatever. So I have a question for Ants Rants.
Oh. Shoot, bro.
Okay. All right. Thank you. If you were to go meet up with Mac James at a bar when you come back to Tampa, do you think he might be cheering for the wrong sports team at the bar, like for Hitler, perhaps?
The Berlin Panzers are winning.
Right?
I only hang out with Mac James at the bar if he's rooting for Hitler.
I don't root for Hitler.
He's doing the Elon.
Go Chiefs, I mean.
It's like, Ants Rants, I love you, man, with all my heart.
I would never cheer for Hitler. I'm so ashamed of my German heritage, by the way, you guys, that when I go to shave, and I've been saying this for years, I shave right here first. Right here, gone. That's the first part I shave is my little Charlie Chaplin mustache is gone. I shave that part, and then sometimes I'm like, let's just keep it like that. I look like I got a handlebar mustache, but I'm not like that. The news would not approve of it, and we stand up for the news. So Fisher King, it's your turn, bud. And actually, it's time for your segment, Debating the Fish with Fisher King. What's your topic matter for us to debate this week?
Well, I thought it was a good idea to say I fucked a gorilla.
Oh my God.
Wasn't that last week's topic?
That was 2 weeks ago.
It was 2 weeks ago.
I wanted to say your topic should be why that last week when I confronted you about saying you fucked a girl on week 1, and week 2 you took the high road. It made me look like a dick. Everybody being like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. I'll come more prepared to the show, and I'm way more dedicated. Trust me, and you made me look stupid. So why'd you do that? That's my debating, Fisher.
Because I knew I had fucked up. I'm taking the high road again, motherfucker. It's fun
You
making you look
fucking.
like a dick.
Well, I'm kind of high right now too, so it looks like we're both taking the high road. Cheers to you. And Venom said, "Cheers to everybody, guys."
Cheers, Venom.
Bula.
Venom. Venom. You guys ever watch Spider-Man? You know how Peter Parker has Venom, right? And sometimes when he gets Venom, Venom starts telling Peter to do things that he wouldn't normally do, or say. And then sometimes he does them, and he's like, oh, it's probably Venom's fault. But later it becomes a situation, if you continue hanging out with Venom, that we are Venom. And then everything you say, oh, we didn't mean to do that. But then later when Venom takes total control, he's a parasite, He's a, what do they call it? Symbiote. And then he takes total control. It's I am Venom, and then he kills his host. But to me, the liquor is the venom, And once you're that point, it's like Jim Leahy says, "We are the liquor," Yep. So shout out to Venom. Here's to Venom.
I didn't understand any of those words.
No, what he was saying was
she's like dried up like the Sahara. It's nerd stuff, Mom. Venom and Peter Parker, Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm sure if I got my son, he'd know that.
All right, Mom. Well, I think it's your turn right now, isn't it?
Okay.
Or is it Ant's turn? Sorry, it's back to Ant's Rants. What do you have for us in the news, Ant's Rants?
Oh man, this is something that's very interesting. I just found out there was an invasion of beetles that got smuggled into LAX. The police stopped them, and these beetles were like disguised in Japanese snacks. I don't know if you guys seen that. It's pretty crazy. I think the last time we had an invasion of beetles, they were disguised as a rock band from Britain. All right. That's a real story. Fucking beetles in like little bags of Takis. People use them as pets out in LA. I had no idea.
What?
Yeah, real shit.
This is some messed up stuff I got. So they have the, obviously in Russia and Ukraine in the treaty talks, they had a bunch of peace treaty talks. Nothing was resolved. And Ukraine, Zelensky said he was actually offended with what Trump had presented to him, even though we've given them $75 billion of our tax dollars. He's upset that Trump said this. He thought this was a reasonable ceasefire treaty that they should go with. And Ukraine didn't like it. Russia, they're trying to work with, the U.S. through Trump and everyone. And what Miyagi said, you guys, Mr. Miyagi said, if you don't like it, then Ukraine kick him in the face. Now, a personal question. Are you just pity laughing for me, Ant's Rants? That's your question.
No.
That's a silly joke. All right, what's your favorite show? Sorry, I'll go with open mic. What's your favorite open mic that you like to do in your Orlando area? Because I don't get to go to Orlando much. But I've been there for a lot of features, but I've never done an open mic there. What's your favorite open mic to plug there?
My favorite open mic is probably one of the worst open mics in the city. It's called Grumpy's Underground. North Mills. It's what I say it's the worst. I love it. It's just one of my favorite kind of shithole places. You know what I mean? You guys have been there, so you know about.
If it's so bad, why do all the comics love that room? That's what I always wonder. I haven't been there yet.
You know what, man? My theory is like the grittier and the grimier, the better, right? If Misery Loves Company, it congregates there and fucking just spews
out. If it can't work here, it's not working nowhere type attitude, huh?
Exactly. Yeah. It's just it's not pretty. Everybody thinks everything's kind of Disney and Mickey Mouse out here, but it's just a gritty, fun mic, man. If you can make a room full of narcissistic comedians laugh, you be straight on the stage of improv.
Well, I love that, man. And I hate to segue into it, but it's right there in front of me. That's why Professor J's open mic Java Kava is always my favorite. And here is his co-host, Professor Jay and Christopher Wright. And it's actually time for my gay news, or is it called your gay news? Stand up for gay news. Artist Christopher Wright. He's going to play a song and tell us what's up in gay news today, Chris.
Oh, wow. It's already time for your gay news.
It is time. I hope you're ready.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm all good.
Oh, that's your studio. I've been in there. That's dope.
My fantastic, speaking of Orlando and Disney World, my coffee here.
You got a beautiful bar in that studio, by the way. I always want to make drinks when I'm there.
Oh,
I do that enough as a bartender.
This is kind of like the main jam room area in the house, so it's it's perfect for music and stuff like this. But all right, so what I came across today, actually earlier today, I saw this. Apparently, Gallup, every year they keep up with LGBTQ plus identification. So apparently this year, LGBTQ plus identification in the United States rises to 9.3%, making us almost a perfect 10. Turns out that, let's see, young adults are more likely to identify as LGBTQ plus these days, namely the Gen Z kids. I guess young adults, I should say. The figure has nearly doubled since 2020 and is up from 3.5% in 2012 when Gallup first started measuring this. Gee, I wonder what happened in 2020 that, the number doubled. I wonder if everybody was stuck inside feeling themselves out and stuff. They report that more than 1 in 5 Gen Z young adults identify as LGBTQ+, with previous generations kind of successively dropping off. Millennials at 14.2%, Gen X at 5.1%, baby boomers at 3%, and the silent generation at 1.8%, with, turns out, mostly bisexual identification. So that just goes to show that everyone's freaking out over the gay agenda, as it were. Everyone talks about gay agenda this, gay agenda that, but no one stopped to consider about the itinerary. No, that didn't work. But yeah, apparently that's the your gay news that we have today. So yeah, I think I'll play y'all a song here real quick, and we'll keep this thing on the road. It's a little Rush tune that I like to play. It's one of my favorite songs. It's a thing called New World Man. I'm going to try to take up too much time, so hope you guys like this. All right. There's a signal turning green. There's a restless young romantic wants to run the big machine. He's got a problem with his poisons, but he'll find a cure. He's cleaning up the systems to keep his nature pure. Match the beat of the old world man, learning to catch the heat of the third world man. He's got to make his own mistakes and learn to mend the mess he makes. He's on and up to do what's right, and enough not to choose it. He's noble enough to win the world, but weak enough to lose it. He's a new world man. He's a radio receiver to the factories and farms, writer and arranger and a young boy bearing arms. He's got a problem with his powers, with weapons on patrol. He's got to walk a fine line and keep his self-control. Trying to save the day for the old world man. Trying to pave the way for the third world man. knows 'cause the change is here today. He's old enough to know what's right, weak enough not to choose it. He's wise enough to win the world, but fool enough to lose it. He's a new world man. Learning to match the beat of the old world man. He's learning to catch the beat of the third world man. He's a new world man. He's a new world man.
Give it up for the artist known as Christopher Wright, our my gay news correspondent, and our music director, and my best friend. I love you, brother.
Best friend.
Hey, man, tell Dawn I said I love you too to your mama, Dawn.
I will. Yeah, I'll tell mom that you're thinking about her. She thinks about you all the time, James. She always keeps saying.
I know that.
She keeps telling me
She made that care package for me. I showed her my care package, and she said, "Yeah, it was the thought that counts," and I got it. But
yeah.
So let's get to this, and then
you frig off.
yeah, I frigged off. But in other current news, you guys, I wanted to tell you this is breaking. You guys see the airplane, the jet plane that landed upside down in Canada?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If it hadn't landed upside down, the plane, the wings usually would hit the ground and explode. But so it got lucky it landed like that, you guys, so it didn't explode. Everybody lived. To me, it just looked like that plane wanted a cute little tummy rub when I saw the image of it. You guys know what I'm saying? But this is the breaking news. They asked the plane what its thoughts were, and its comments were, this is just one sign that Delta's going belly up, one plane at a time.
That's good.
And now we're going to introduce Kevin Holly's new segment, and it's called Hallelujah. With Kevin Holly, a little light game show we're going to do before we get back into the news, where Kevin Holly's got like a loo, and we got to guess who it is. Go ahead, Kevin. Tell us what it's all about.
Oh man, it's a lot of back-breaking internet research.
Is that a hint? Is that a clue?
No.
Oh, okay. He's going to give us clues to who his loo is, right?
Yeah, so I'm going to pick a loo. It may be a loo that you're familiar with, and I might throw you off by tricking you into thinking it's a common loo. It might not be common. It might be common.
Can I ask one question before you lay down the rest of the rules? Can it be first, last, and middle name, or just one specific?
I'm going to go out even farther and say it can be first, middle, or last name, but also it could be Louis or Louise,
Gotcha.
Kind of throw a little plain, so to make it a little bit more difficult because I feel like everyone's going to say Lou Ferrigno,
We'll figure it. We'll whittle it down, right? We only get one hint per turn, right? Mm-hmm. We get to ask for a hint and then guess, and then it moves on, and we learn as we go, like other shows do. But this is just going to be a lot more fun because we're going to make fun of each other when we don't guess it right.
I might get fired for this one too. I don't know.
Oh Lord.
Oh, Lou Gehrig.
wait.
My guesses don't count. This is just between you and the crew. Go ahead.
When it happens, I got this for the winner. All right, I got stuff. Like you got a slide whistle, I got a bell. All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Oh, do I go now?
Yeah, I think my slide whistle just broke into tears, but go ahead. It's okay because I didn't break it out today. This is a special night. I didn't want to interrupt everything with whistles.
All right, I'm going to give you a hint. This is an American athlete who has since passed away.
And let's see. It's my turn. Mine doesn't count, so I'll divert to. We'll go Ants, Robin, Then we'll go over to Fisher and then Chris. Go ahead, Ants. You're first.
Joe Lewis.
No, I mean, if you want to just guess random dudes,
He didn't even need a hint. He just said
take
Joe
all
Lewis.
night. Yeah.
I have a question.
It's his
Is he a
turn,
track
though.
star?
Say it again.
Is he a track
Oh.
star?
A track star. Negative. Not a track star.
Okay.
I'll give you another clue with your question. Maybe that would help.
You're supposed to ask for a hint first, Ants and
Oh.
Mom, and then they give you what you did, Mom.
Oh, I
Okay,
thought
go
we were
ahead.
supposed to- okay.
Yeah, you did it right, but Ants got to ask for a hint first. Well, it
All right.
doesn't matter. Go ahead, Kevin.
Where do we go from here? Do I give another hint?
I guess we move on if she didn't and he didn't get it right, right?
I don't know.
We go over to Fisher. No, you don't give any more hints. We got to guess the hints.
What's the hint? All right, I'll give you another hint.
It's up to you,
This is
Fisher.
ridiculous. This is
It's our first go at it, man. Everybody stay calm.
this is an African American athlete who was a professional from 1961 to 1979. And also, he's I think I already said African American.
I don't know shit about sports, dude. Like, how am I supposed to guess at this and stuff? Louis Armstrong.
You could guess any Lou that you want, first of all. Mary Lou Retton.
Yeah, his name's
You know, it doesn't matter. And you move on after that.
Yeah, I said Louis
All right,
Armstrong.
Fisher, then.
Louis Armstrong is a musician.
I thought he was the guy that landed on the moon. What an athlete.
Neil Armstrong.
Do I get to guess? Let's see.
Who's next?
Is he a boxer?
Ooh, excellent question. No, not a boxer.
Okay. I was thinking Joe Lou. No, I think the answer already said that.
Ants, your turn.
Great question. He was a baseball player. 1961 to 1979. A black dude. His name starts with a Lou. Like hallelujah.
It's not Lou Gehrig because I already guessed that one. And
Yeah,
He's
no,
a white
guy.
plus I think it was black.
oh, it's a white guy.
Yeah, Lou
How
Gehrig
would he be so good at baseball then? You know, if he's a white guy.
before they let black people play.
Ah, that makes okay.
No, it's post that. Yeah. So,
I have Lou Rawlings. No?
nope. No.
You're not allowed to Google Robin.
She's holding her phones up. She's got two phones
Chris, you
going.
love sports. Who's your guess?
I famously love sports.
Your gay sports correspondent, Chris Wright with.
And of course, it's
Lou
baseball,
Diamond
which
Phillips.
I know absolutely nothing about. I don't know. I'm just gonna make up a name, Lou Robin.
That is correct.
If you're gonna pick any name, you come up with Robin because Robin's in the room, or is that just like you're thinking about birds?
It sounds like a baseball player's name to me. Lou
It
Robin.
kind of does. Yeah.
Such a gay answer.
There was an African American famous baseball player named Jackie Robinson. You know, so that's kind of
Got me there.
A little
not a
bit.
leader there.
She was gay as fuck. Tarantino made that Jackie Brown movie after her, yo.
That's the stand-up for news joke of the day.
The sequel is 45 because that's the gun she used.
All right. So I want you guys to get this.
I'm
It's
trying.
Possible. It's so possible. Okay. His
Lou's the
name
first
rhymes
name,
with-
right?
Yeah, Lou's the first
Okay.
name. Yeah. He held the record from until 1991 for the most stolen bases. Surprise! He stole something.
Lou Johnson.
No.
Johnson.
Say, is it a Lou Slugger?
Good guess. Another clue. This record was stolen also by a black guy. Most stolen bases stolen by a black guy.
Records and bases stolen by a black guy.
What can I ask what team? Which baseball team did he play for?
Another wonderful question.
Thank you, Mom.
Savage. Yes. He played mostly for the Cardinals, the St. Louis Cardinals.
Damn.
God damn it! I'm a Missouri person. I should know this.
You should, Mom, because you're a Kansas City St. Louis thing going on there.
What's that? Did I do a little hat footer on her?
Oh, you can.
What's his position? You said.
He was. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, never mind. You don't even know. Fucking. That's my last day anyway.
I'll give you a giveaway clue.
Okay.
Anybody in this room with a ball in their pants and has ever been to downtown Lakeland?
Yeah.
Would know this Lou's last name.
Jesus Christ. Dude, I have like a learning disability, so it's like when you read a sign with dyslexia, it's like I don't know what that says. I thought it said Lewis. It said owls. You know.
There's a type of candy that it's not Werther's Originals, but similar, that you could feed to old people, and possibly.
Jolly Ranchers?
Where can I feed old people candy? Sounds awesome.
I've been around some places, man. Yeah, it's a sort of brand. His last name is the same as a brand of candy, hard candy.
Clark.
Charleston Chew.
Figures.
What's old people
Reese's.
candy?
Hershey.
Lou
Starlight
Mints.
Mints?
Remember, it's not going to be Lou Starlight. Okay, come on. Lou Mints didn't play in the MLB.
Lou
Thin Mint.
Milkway.
Lou Jolly Rancher?
Lewis Skittles. That's not a candy bar. My bad.
I think we should do the Skittles challenge for my segment next week.
Yeah, let's skip this one.
Get a bag of Skittles and put a hoodie on, and then just wander around my neighborhood. You know? I don't know, dude.
I think Chris is fruity enough. He doesn't need to bring a bag of Skittles with him. We're good on that. All right, everybody gets one more guess, and we're moving on. Ants, you're first. What's your guess?
Lou Butterworth.
Oh, dude, so close. His last name does start with a B, and there's a similar friend of ours who has his first initials L, and I don't even know if it's Lou. If it was, they would have the same last name and first name. That's some serious clues right there.
Cindy Lou.
Oh, no.
All right, Chris, your turn.
Lou Butterfinger. I don't know. It's the only candy I can think of that starts with a B.
It's a good candy.
I love Butterfingers, by the way.
All right, Fisher, last chance. Looks like nobody can beat you today, bud. It's your first show, and you're going to be undefeated. What's it rhyme with? That is a really good question.
I'm buffering. Look, I'm buffering.
Buffering.
It rhymes with buffering. Lou suffering. Lou fluffering.
Oh my gosh.
Right, Chris? That was our summer
Fisher's
job, man. Oh, go ahead.
What was Fisher's guess?
He said it rhymes with buffering.
Rhymes with buffering.
No, I didn't say that.
What was your question,
What's it rhyme
Fisher?
with?
Thank you. What's it rhyme with?
It rhymes with sock. Like a pink sock.
Oh, Brock.
Lou Brock.
Lou cock.
Robin got
Lou's
it
cock.
first. Yeah.
She got it?
The Brock
Oh,
candies.
sick.
Yeah.
Good job, Mom. Congratulations.
Ricky Henderson.
All right, what you win? What you win, Kevin?
Oh,
What
dude,
you win?
she gets her choice. She can either have an iPhone 6S or monster truck tickets.
Damn,
Monster
Shody.
Truck Show. What's it
I'll
gonna
take
be?
neither.
You gotta say the phrase that pays, Robin. The phrase
Dude,
that pays.
when you said both of those things, Fisher just nutted. He's like, what?
I got a little excited.
He's texting Robin. I hope fucking do whatever it takes to get those tickets.
I would
Usually it
hand them
takes the
over
words
to-
cocaine or what? You said ketamine? Damn,
Yeah,
shouty.
cocaine and ketamine.
At the same time. All right, well, moving right along. Let's get back to the news. Today, Donald Trump pardoned the Proud Boy leaders that were arrested for all that crazy stuff January 6th back then. Remember that? You guys hear about that in the news?
Oh yeah.
It was crazy, right?
Like a birthday.
Believe it or not, my birthday's the 5th of January. Believe it or not, I used to be a Proud Boy, Ants. I never told you this. I used to be a Proud Boy. Believe it or not, you probably don't even believe it, right? Well, one day I woke up and I slept all through the night without peeing in my big boy pull-ups, you know, my huggy pull-ups. And my mom said I was a proud boy. You know, she said you did a good job, and that made me a proud boy.
Lord. Oh my Lord.
I was so proud. But then I found out they're a bunch of dickhead racists, so I had to quit. It sucks. And they took my membership card. No more gas at the white supremacist places they support, you know, like Circle KKK. That's where I used to get gas, but I found out they use that gas to burn crosses on people's lawns. Circle K. They only drink white milk. Yeah. It's white supremacist dickheads. They only drink Chardonnay and Pinot Grigio, the white wines, you know. They can only eat white bread.
Man.
You think they got their gas at racetrack, but they don't. Racist track.
Right.
Well, over to you, Robin. Take her away. You want to do your segment now? Let's do our laughs from the past, right?
Okay, I can do that. I can switch
This
over.
is Laughs from the Past, history and news. With my mom, the greatest, Best of the Bay winning for, what's it? It's called the Best of the Bay Award winning for the, go ahead, introduce yourself.
Okay. I have three blasts from the past jokes. If anyone else has any, you can jump in. So this day in history, February 20th, 1962, John Glenn becomes the first American to orbit the Earth 3 times. Unfortunately, this happened simultaneously while Lois Lane was killed in a car accident, which caused Superman to fly around the Earth
Now
in
you're
reverse, rendering John Glenn's accomplishments useless. I know you guys are like that.
Fisher and me are on board.
Yes,
Oh,
we
Mom.
are.
Oh my
You
God.
hit that sweet spot.
I know Christopher Reeve Superman, which probably makes me even older than you guys already think I am. Joke number 2, this day in history, February 20th, 1939, Americans hold a Nazi rally at Madison Square Garden. Among the speaker who attended was that one guy from Kill Tony.
And then the Blues Brothers drove through and broke it up.
Yeah.
Hell
And
yeah.
then my last this day in history. This day in history, February 20th, 1985, Ireland allows the sales of contraceptives over the counter, which came in real handy a month later at their St. Paddy's Day celebrations.
Oh my gosh, this has been a lot of fun. Does anybody else have some history and news they want to share? Some laughs from the past? Sometimes the other writers on the show share with us, you know? Well, then,
I kind of got one.
what's up?
I don't know if it's really something we should. It could get me fired.
Well, I already fired you at the beginning of the show, remember?
That's true. That's true.
Go ahead.
Well, today in history, you probably remember Kramer from Seinfeld.
Yeah.
He adopted a highway.
Aw.
Yeah. I really don't have anything for that, but I just hope he didn't.
What did he name it? You get to name your own highway. I know that because I adopted one. I named it the artist known as Christopher Wright's Highway because he's my sweetest friend in the world.
Hell yeah.
That's great. That's
And that
great.
was my Valentine's Day. But I know. What do you think he named it?
I would say like maybe what Christopher would name it? The purple shirt highway? Like
What did Kramer name it?
I don't know, man. I didn't look
Probably
at it.
giddy up. He wouldn't say the N word
repeated it
again.
to
You
make
know,
it
he's not going to say the N word
wider.
again. N word
Yeah.
road, bitch.
And
You know, he's going to say giddy up. That was his catchpothrice.
The episode that this happened in was called Pothole. So maybe he would name it Pothole Highway or named it Pothole Highway. I'm not going to look it up because we're live right now and it's just not that.
That's true. That's true. Here's the thing I wanted to share with you guys because this happened today in news. The accuser who accused Jay-Z of sexual harassment and stuff. Remember when she accused him of that?
Mhm.
It was like a couple months back. Him and the P. Diddy stuff. Yeah, well, she dropped the charges. The accuser has dropped the charges today. I guess Jay-Z only has 99 problems now again. Back to 99.
Back to 99.
Oh, man. This Michigan judge, anybody that's caught shopping at Walmart, he's sentencing them to washing cars for free at Walmart. But he's not like such a proud guy that he will not be there every time. I mean, whoops. I mean, fuck. DC said, I got to say whoops or fuck if I try to pause. We used to be on FCC, you know, regulated shit. Fuck. He's there every time washing cars too, you know. And when they say, "Ah, man, I washed that one real good," after they're like, "Am I done? Is my sentence over? I washed the car really good." You know what he said, you guys? I'll be the judge of that.
Oh my God.
That was a long build up. So, Robin,
Build up for very little.
Okay.
you laugh. Shut up. It's my last day.
The U.S. Food and Drug Administration has banned red dye number 3 from the nation's food supply. However, Mambo number 5 is still alive and kicking on American dance floors.
Mambo number 5. You guys, here's the weather today. I didn't cover the weather, and I am your weatherman, Mac James. Here is your weather, and I'm not sure whether or not it's a good idea for me to give homeless people that are on the side of the road, sometimes they have a sign that says, I just need some food. I give them microwave popcorn, kind of as an incentive. John Jacobs told me that was a funny joke. All right, moving right along. I think it's almost time. I think we covered everything, you guys, everything but plugs. So I think it's time we got onto that part of the show.
I got one quick question.
Go ahead.
It's super important.
I
know
get
you're
it.
on time crunch, but
Yeah, we're good.
you did encourage us to potentially write like weather jokes. You know, I remember the subject last time, and I actually had one. Is he okay? Did he fall down?
It's my last day, I said. I was leaving. I was like, okay, fuck this show. Just kidding.
It's man on the streets. Okay, he's back.
I'm back.
So I have a weather joke.
Venom did
I want to know whether or not Christopher Wright was singing the song "Nude World Man." Thank you. That's all I got.
You could do that, Nude World Man.
I asked him once. I came up with a parody song that I wanted him to write, and I wrote the chorus like you know. It was called, it was by Johnny Cash. Instead of I Will Make You Hurt, it was going to be called I Will Make You Squirt. But all the rest of the lyrics are the same. How's it go? You guys want to sing it together as we close the show?
No.
All right, over to Robin. Final thoughts, Robin. And you were the Best of the Bay winner for the best experimental act. Yeah, best experimental act up here in Tampa Bay with Ed Shed. So we want to give you props. You kind of like it's like a medal on the wall of Stand Up for News. We're a big team, it was the best experimental act, Best of the Bay winner. Robin, go ahead and finish up. What did we cover? Everything, but plugs. Go ahead. You got a plug?
Yes, I have a ladies. What's the leprechaun? How come I St. Patty's Day show coming up? I believe I was just trying to look that up. With Susie Sunshine and Mofo Productions.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. It's gonna be all the ladies on the show.
Those are my girls.
It is March 16th, I think. I'm just messing this all up. Yeah,
I'll be there.
It's going to be in March, and it's going to be fun, and it's going to be all the women of Tampa Bay comedy, and I think it's called the Zoo Bar.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right, Ants Rants, over to you, our special guest. You've been our special guest for the past 3 weeks, by the way. We put everything on screeching halts for you to fucking be here. So, where's your next show? You want to repeat it? I know you talked about it earlier, but I want you to really hype it up for us.
Bad time to freeze, man.
All right, over to you, Ants Rants. We've got your mom's sister on the phone right now, and she won't shut the fuck up. And I was like, hang on, I'm waiting for your. Oh, there you go.
Maybe he got ants in his pants.
Come on, my dog. What? He looks like Fisher 2 weeks ago. All right, cheers to that shit.
He's like, fuck this shit, I'm out, man.
Oh, he left. I'd leave too. All right, Chris, where are you at this week? Come on, plug that Professor J-ish. What?
I was about to say, yeah, I've got a couple of plugs to butt, I guess. Yeah,
Hell yeah, we do.
This Saturday.
Wait, he's back.
This Saturday night,
Oh shit!
Java Cafe up in New York.
Quit saying the N-word, Chris.
Oh, what's up? Wait,
Oh, he's back.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, he's back. Quit saying the N-word. Just because you bang black dudes don't mean you can say the N-word.
Well,
Maybe he's not back. What's going on?
What the fuck?
Finish your plug. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, you're good. So yeah, this Saturday night you can catch us up at Java Cava up in Largo for our open mic night from 8 to 10 p.m. All acts welcome, comedians, musicians, poets, what have you. Sunday night we have our open jam night down at Steep Station, which is on 1st Avenue South and 22nd Street, right here in St. Pete.
Both rocking mics, man.
And just let people play. Monday night will be karaoke night at the same location, hosted by our very own Nick Avalone, Big Dick Nick, as we like to call him.
BDN, baby.
BDN.
Tell him I said what's up.
He's not like a huge dick or anything, but we call him that for
other
reasons.
Yeah.
But,
we don't call him that because of the way he acts. Yeah.
Yeah, well, and other reasons, but and then
it's because he's got a big dick.
Yeah, right, exactly. It's because of his massive
fucking
member.
huge. Hell yeah.
And then the final plug is on Tuesday night. We'll be at this lovely place called the Tiki Hut, which is also Largo. It's our monthly game. So we're going to be featuring, I believe, Call of Duty Black Ops. There's a couple other games that we're playing. You can check it out on Professor J Events on Facebook. And that's Professor PROPHESSOR. We use the PH because we're fresh as fuck.
Hell yeah. Whoop whoop. Fresh as fuck.
Fresh as
Dude,
fuck.
You're my best friend. I love you.
I love you too.
All right.
James.
My only
Best
butt
friend in the
plug
whole
is
world.
come see me, Dave and Buster's in Brandon. We are the only live events, Stand Up for Live Events, and Stand Up for News is the only event that's done live events at Dave and Buster's in the entire universe, you guys. Live music and stand-up comedy. We're the only ones. Come see me there, making drinks and telling jokes. That's my thing. And then come and check out Clearwater Comedy Club, you guys, and Sunshine City Comedy Club. If you want tickets, go to their websites. Promo code James gets you half off your tickets. And now I'm going to give it to Fisher for your promos. Go ahead. Give us what your butt plugs.
You can catch me at Clearwater Comedy Club and Sunshine City Comedy Club. And you can catch me at True Roots.
That's what's up. Oh, yeah, that's a damn good mic. With Ronan?
Yeah.
My homeboy Ronan?
Man,
hell yeah. Okay, let's go kick it to Kevin. Kevin, you got your butt plugs for us.
Yeah, you can catch me at Bongos. I'll be performing for 4 minutes. Light me at 3. I'll be Snappers April 3rd through 5th.
Yeah.
For Kevin McCarthy and Trish Keating.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's gonna be fun,
Yeah, I love Trish.
I'm going on a cruise the last week of the month too, so then take a little time off. All right.
You, Kevin.
Well, I guess I asked you to be a weekly fixture here. Are you going to be back next week?
Yeah, I would love to be back next week. And
will you be back? When's your cruise? When won't you be here? So I know now. I don't want to be surprised.
The last week of March is my cruise. Yeah.
All right, that's what's up. We're gonna finish up. Chris, you ready? Let's hit that song. This has been Stand Up for News. We are Stand Up Comics. We tell the news. Stand up for news. Stand up for news. We'll stand up for you. You can stand up too. Everybody sing. Don't sit down. Stand up now. Stand up for news. Stand up for news.
Stand up for news.
Stand up for news.